Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a blessed and prosperous morning. It is 4:30 a.m. where I am at, and I just come here with a little message for you. And the message on today is God came and revealed to you who your enemies was. He came to refocus you so that he can reward you for what your enemies thought they had stolen from you. He reassured you that you could not be shaken by the adversary. God said, I will make everything new now. My peace shall protect your heart and your mind. God said, you shall make 10,000 flee because of the power that he has placed inside of you. He said, you don't have to face anything alone because of the collaboration that you have with him. Because loneliness is only an illusion that the devil used to lead us to depression and self-pity. So we must recognize and resist the attacks. We fight back with our power in reading, pondering it, memorizing it, and speaking it out loud. His promises not to never leave us, forsake us. God said he has to humble us so that he could do stuff for us because we was allowing pride to take over us. Be willing to be obedient, but our willingness to be obedient to him is why he restored us. When the enemy and the adversary thought they came up against us, thought that they thought they won over us, thought they won up us, God showed them that they didn't. God showed us the power that we had inside of us to speak our truth, stand in our truth, no matter what it hurt and no matter who we lose. He told us to speak it at all time, and we spoke our truth. And because of our obedience to him, he is rewarding us. He is restoring everything that the enemy thought he had took from us. He restored it 100-fold with more power, more knowledge, more wisdom, and more than what he took from us. Everything that they took from us, they have to give us back more for playing with us. God said he gave us the gifts that we had. He gave us the heart that we had. He gave us the love that we had. And God said, because they thought that they were greater and mightier than him, to steal from us, to hurt us, to tear us down, to make us feel less, for he's going to restore more. He said, because we have awakened the beast that was within us. We have awakened the beast that was in us. So he said, it's no more hushing. It's no more being quiet. It's no more being scared. He said, we are ourselves can put 10,000 to rest. Just you yourself. You putting 10,000 to rest. You shutting them all up. Groups, organization, church houses, families. You doing this. You shutting them up. The people who try to rise up against you, the people who told false lies up on you, you shutting them up with the power of your tongue. God said the tongue is powerful. It's like a two-edged sword. It can either tear you up or it can break you down. Choose which one you choose to do. Because when they choose to tear you down with their tongue, you choose to build God's kingdom up with yours. And he said for that, he's going to reward you. He said for that, the way you responded to the things that were going on behind your back, in your face, the things that was being done to you, the way you responded made a whole lot of difference in the things that you're receiving at this present time. He said, because when you could have played it unfair, you didn't play it unfair. You kept your faith. You kept believing. You kept fasting. You were faithful into trusting him. So he's going to be faithful into blessing you. God said he restored you. He restored your name from the slander. He said he kept you when your enemies thought that you were going to fall, the enemies thought that what they were saying were going to tear you down and break you. God said he cleansed you. He made you whiter than snow. He said he allowed the slander. He allowed the lies. He allowed the harsh things that were being said to awaken the beast that was in you. Now the beast is awakened. And he said, now that the beast is awakened, the beast is speaking the truth. The beast is not scared to address the truth. The beast is not scared to say what happened and how it happened. God said, but that's why he had to allow you to go through those storms, go through those trials and tribulations. He had to allow the adversary to push you right to your beast mode. He said, now you in beast mode. And he said, there's no stopping the beast because the beast has been released. God said, it is your time. Right now, he is with you. He is standing right here with you. It is your time to speak your truth and tell your truth. It is your time for you to shut it down. To shut it down. He said, because you have the power within you to shut it down. And he said, he's guiding you to shut it down. He said, and you're going to shut it down. He said, have faith in him. Trust and believe in him. Don't worry about who's going to get mad, who's going to try to come for you, who's going to try to do it, because God said he got you. You covered from the north, west, east, and south. He got you. He said your angels are encamped around you. Nothing or no harm shall come to you, nor your dwelling, nor nobody that's close to you. He said, so make sure you're listening to the still voice of him when he tells you to speak, where he tells you to go and speak at. He said, because he has people already lined up for you, people for you to tell your story to, so your story can get out and minister and help other people. People that's going to help you expose the people that thought that they were mightier than him, that they were greater than him. So God said, get ready. You heard me? You should be ready at all times so that you won't have to get ready. God said, because he has you in the palm of his hands. He is working this thing out for you. He is turning it around for you. The battle that you are fighting is his battle, okay? He's saying the battle's already won. So you don't have no problems, no worries. The victory is here. Rejoice, praise, dance, sit back, relax, because it's won already. God said, he revealed your enemies. Now he refocused upon on you. He refocused you. And where he refocused you at now is his word and his peace and saving his nation. You heard me? Is exposing these things. Is telling your truth. He's refocusing you on the mission that what you was sit here to do. Your focus is on the mission that he has for you, the mission that he told you to do. That is your focus today, on your mission, on what you have to do, where you have to go, who you have to save, where he's sending you to pull people out from. Ministry. Your mission is to focus upon your ministry. And he's leading, guiding you to that ministry. God said from here on out, it's easy. He is with you. He's giving you the tools. The beast is awoken. Release it. Release the beast. Don't hold back. What the beast want to say, allow the beast to let it out. How the beast express it, that's how he express it. God said, let it out. Let it overflow. Let it flow like running water. He said, because the beast that was in you is awoken. They wanted the beast, now they got the beast, and don't hold the beast back. God said, he's leading and guiding you. He said, your foot is planted by the tree, by the water. He said, he's sitting with you. He said, wherever you go, he's there with you. God said, he has you in the palm of his hands. He said, he knows the numbers of hair on your head. He said, he kissed you in your mother's womb. He held you in your mother's womb. He said, the least they done it to one of his shall be done it to them. He said, don't worry, for a change is coming. The change is here and now. Won't you embrace it? Won't you embrace the victory that he have given you? Won't you embrace the love that's surrounding you. Won't you embrace the compassion, the freedom? You're not bound. You're not trapped. You're free. You're free in your mind. You're free in your spirit. You're free in the physical. You're free. Nothing is holding you. He said, embrace it. He said, because who he set free is free indeed. And he said, you're free to live your life through him, to minister, to save lives. He said he's calling you to do these things. He's humbled you. He's humbled you. Well, I love you guys. I have to go and get my kids ready to start their day today. In the description box, I'm going to list a list of scriptures for y'all that you can read throughout today, just to know that God's power possess in you. The beast is awoken in you. Remember who you are and remember whose you are. Remember, in the late night hour, God turned your situation around. That situation and those people and that thing that was keeping you hindering on yesterday is no longer on you. It's no longer bound. Today is a new day full of new grace, new mercy. Won't you try? Release that beast in you today. Release it. He has allowed you to release that beast. He has awoken that beast within you so that you can release that beast. Knows who you are and who you are. Know who has you. Know who has given you the power to overcome any serpent, any circumstances, or any situation. Know he has given you the power. Wherever you may go, and whatever you may be going through, just know he is with you. He is carrying you through. You might not see it now. You might be surrounded in darkness, but I want you to know that's all an illusion, because you are the light and your light shines through darkness. I want you to know that. Remember who you are on today. Remember, he has his hands on you. He has a plan for you. Remember, he loves you. And he's willing. If you're willing to fight with him, he's willing to fight with you. He want to collaborate with you. You could take down 10,000 by yourself. Recognize your own worth. You are worthy. You are worthy. Remember that. Well, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed and prosperous day. From my home to your home. Be blessed.